Alright, so we're going to be building some tools. I'm going to be taking my manual bead roller and making an electric. And we're just going to be using simple stuff. I think the only thing I had to order, I'll show y'all, was just pretty much the control box, the motor that we're using, and all the other stuff to kind of help make it going. But the rest I had laying around and we'll make it work. But first we got to stiffen this up. These little cheap rollers, they kind of they're flexible, even though they are pretty thick steel. You can see, I don't know if you can see that, but you can kind of move that. Might be able to see it like this. Now, when you're slowly doing it, it wouldn't make a deal. I never had issues with it, but when you kind of see it pointed out on videos of everybody turning these bead rollers into electronic, you notice it. But everybody went full around, but since it's kind of mounted right here, I'm probably not going to go all the way around. I'm going to put one right here and one bar right here and try that. And if I have to, I can always take this up and put it on the other side and rebolt it. But I actually got pretty lucky with this bead roller. I don't know if you've seen my past videos. I actually ordered it. A bunch of stuff didn't come with it, and then they ended up just giving me a better deal. So I got extremely lucky with this one. But I did order it off online, and you know, it's done everything I've asked it to do. I'm just at that point where a lot of my stuff is late at night, and having someone help me roll this is kind of far in between. So we're going to turn this into an electric bead roller, and I'll bring you all along. I'll get everything out and I'll bring it back and show you everything that we're going to be using, and then we'll start to make this electric. Alright, so I got everything unboxed, so I can just grab it and then show you guys real quick. So of course we got the manual bead roller, and what we're going to use is electric winch, kind of like something you'd use for your ATV. This one's a 2,500 pound winch, just a cheapo off of the interwebs. You can go to Harbor Freight or anywhere, you know. I did 2,500 just because I wanted to make sure it'd be enough, even though you probably could have got away with like a 1,500 or 1,000 pound one. I'd rather have it than not have it. Then we got an inverter, so we can take our 110 power supply and convert it to a 12 volt, so we can run that winch. We did get a speed controller, so you can slow it down and all that. There's quite a few out there, so you got to kind of find the fancy you want. This one is a 60 amp one. I believe this, how many amps is this? This is this is a 50 amp, 600 watt power unit, and then just a 60 amp speed controller. And then I opted for a little bit more expensive foot switch, just because it was just, you know, I'd rather have it than not have enough type of thing. So it's kind of just a heavy duty switch. The stickers are kind of all right. That's what you get when you order things online. Put that on the box. But yeah, it's one of those one of those switches. I'd rather have it. Pretty heavy duty. I'm gonna try and put it where you hit the pedal and it grounds it, so you know, if something happens, it just keeps it going, like if it shorts the ground or whatever. One of those deals. But yeah, so our biggest thing right now, And I'm going to put everything in this box and kind of, everything's going to be up to the side. Oh, sorry. Everything's going to be up to the side like that, because the winch will be back here, and then this box, it's either going to go right here or right here. I haven't decided yet. We'll figure it out together. But yeah, I'm going to get everything all further unboxed, and we'll get it going, and then I'll show you how I'm going to connect it. But yeah. Okay, so since we're going to be stiffening up the frame, we got to say goodbye to our lovely sticker. I love stickers. So it's a sad day. It's a real sad day. That's okay. We'll pimp my ride later. Smashed my finger, and I almost got my nail back, so grabbing things was a little harder. I realized how much you need a finger now when you don't have it. All right, so I'm going to use some leftover steel that I have. So I've got to cut it down, obviously. So I'm going to use this and then kind of piggyback off of it. I am going to just do the top one for now, and we'll try that. And then, if have to, we'll bring it back and do that one. But let me find, I got a 1x1 somewhere around here. Oh, there it is. Alright, so obviously, after you can see that I've used it for something. We'll cut it off, and then kind of do something like that. That's almost like perfect. Maybe I won't cut it off all the way. Or, yeah, there we go. There we go. But yeah, something like that. Something simple. Now, you don't have to be doing what I'm doing just to get this electric set up, so don't feel like you have to do this. It's just to help stiffen it up. But yeah, well, let me get it all sanded down, and then alright, so we got pretty much what I'm going to be running right here. I just got some 1x3, I think that is, and then just some 1x1. Should stiffen it up once I weld it, because it's pivoting off of that when we do it. I'm going to go ahead and scuff the marks where I'm going to weld, and then we'll weld it up. We're also going to be trying out our new Arc Captain on this, so it'll be a good time to try it out. Be honest with you, it's not a paid promotion, so we'll get it going. Let me put you on a time lapse. Alright, it's not a bad welder. I mean, it's kind of hard to really judge the welder off just a couple welds. But it's not bad. The one thing, when I first started it, the fan does kick off, which is kind of nice. Only when it's in use, it kicks on the fan when it needs it. So that's nice. But it didn't do too bad in welds. I mean, well, I didn't. Little boogers there. I was trying new things, you know. realize I gotta work more on my overhead welding. But it's not a bad welder. I like it. It's everything's in I want to say metric. It's not like my Vulcan. I was able to just you know, hit a few things and it was set. It's got a synergy mode. I'm still trying to figure out. You're supposed to just be able to just put what you're welding and it does it for you. A little test piece I tried. I didn't really like it, so I put it in manual mode and did my own thing. But it's just new welder blues, so it's, I mean, it's cool. I like the handle. It pivots better than my Vulcan, so it's nice. But yeah, I'm gonna wire wheel that, and then we'll throw some paint on it, and then we'll start getting. We're gonna pull that handle off, and then we'll start building everything to the side right here. But we'll most likely do some more welding before we actually pull everything off. So yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. So I'm gonna tell you everything that we did, because it was a lot of figuring out, and I didn't really want to bore you guys by watching me just come up, put it down, put it up, put it down, cut it here, cut it there, type of thing. So I'm going to tell you what I did. So here's that box that I said I was going to use. Let me turn on this light so I can get some better. So a little close up there. Alright, live action here. So I cut about 7 inches of bar to hold it across top and bottom, and then I took 1 inch gas line round stock, which I got from Home Depot. I ended up having to buy a big piece and then cut it down, which was good because I made these longer. And then I took the drum that had the gear in it, cut it, and then took a 1 inch bolt, no, a 3/4 inch bolt, and then drilled holes so that the bolts can go into. So kind of like dowel pins on each side, and then I still got to clean everything up, so it's a little messy. I threw it all together, and then I got excited and I wanted to put a video on it. So here is everything that I showed you in the beginning. So here's the main power unit coming from 110, the extension cord that you plug into the wall, and then you have it coming into this box, and then you jump it down to the motor speed control unit, and then I have it going down to my foot pedal. I was going to use all the wiring from the winch, but it ended up not being long enough. So because I made my stand taller and the wires weren't long enough to reach to the pedal, so I had another damaged extension cord that I needed to put an end on, so I ended up just cutting it to length of what I need, and then I ran the wires. So basically, this is how I did it. Let me get you in here. So basically, this is how I did it. So I got one wire from the positive side going down to the switch, and then I'll show you here. A little slow here. I still got to go through and clean everything up, so I was just wanted to show everybody everything, how I did it. Now everybody's probably going to do it different, so just kind of take what I say with a grain of salt. Alright. So I got the positive coming out right here, going down with the neutral wire, and then I got it right in the center for normally open, and then I put the black wire as on the common, brought it back up. So once again, the white wire is power going down to the switch, and then when you hit the switch, you drive the power up back through here to the black wire, and then that wire goes to the motor over here, and then on the other side, that wire comes down all the way to the negative. So basically, when you hit that switch, you're just completing a circuit. That's all you're doing. And then that's basically it. And then let me plug it in here for you. So it's got like a delay thing, which is fine with me. So it gives me time to get everything going. So as you see, the motor kicked in. I ended up drilling holes in the door so I can push all that air out. I might drill some bigger holes, I'm not quite sure yet. And then let's see here. So this is your speed control. I don't know if you guys saw. Oh yeah, you can see it. So that shows you how fast you got it. So like a 15, and then this is your forward and reverse switch right there. So when you oh shit, there's that delay. And then there we go. I gotta clean my dies, the paint. Yeah, I got it. But that's it. And then if you want to go the other way, you just switch it. All you gotta do. Pretty simple. I kind of overthought it, so hopefully you don't overthink it when you do it. It's just simple. Simple. Yeah, that's all you gotta basically thinking is simple. I don't know if I got some metal laying around that we can test out, and it's kind of late at night. Yeah, to be cutting a piece of metal real quick. I'll cut some metal, and then most likely to be tomorrow, and I will test it out. We'll see you guys tomorrow. I actually found some, so let's try this out. Didn't really tighten it down, so we'll see here. Totally works. Totally just messing around. That's awesome. Just make it stronger every time you put a bead in it. Now, I still got a little bit of movement, but it's a heck of a lot better. I'm gonna have fun with this. Oh, I didn't tighten it down. That's why it's spinning. But when you hammer it down, that's what it looks like. We'll get that all tightened and we'll try it out again. Alright, we got it all tightened down. What can I say? Actually, didn't turn out how bad. So that's going to be it for this video. I just want to say thank you guys for watching, subscribing. Sorry it wasn't more of a detailed video. I felt like with me just trying to figure things out and struggle through it was kind of a lot of back and forth, and sometimes that just makes the video too long, I feel. But if you guys would like to see more of that, I'll try to be more detailed on videos. But now we're gonna jump on, get the floorboards, not the floorboards, but the floors going, body mounts for the Bel Air. Now that we got our bead roller and we can work late at night by ourselves. I want to say thank you guys for watching, sticking with me. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you on the floors now.